evening. Sorry, it's been a minute. Crazy couple weeks. So, I know it's always something with me, but anyway, the shave. If you didn't pick up on the title of the video before you clicked and you just aimlessly stumbled across this, then this evening I'm going to use something I haven't used before, boots. I don't know if any of y'all ever used it. This was sent to me by Flash Boredom. I'm sure y'all have heard of him. Lots of my traffic probably came from his channel, but he sent me this a minute ago. Well, I say a minute ago, a while ago, and I'm finally getting around to using it. And I've seen one other YouTube wet shaver that uses boots as well, and that's Shaving with Fuzzy. And I figured I'd blend the two and use my Jim Jr. that I haven't used on camera before. And he sent me a while back some treat blades, and I pulled one out and I got one here, and it's never been used before, so that's what we're going to do. And we're going to face lather, and since both of them like their boar brushes, I'm going to use my boar brush that I haven't used in a while. I got that in some warm water down there. I'm going to go ahead and pop this open. These are the Jim Juniors, the 1912ers, single edge. They're not your DE blades. They look kind of like a utility blade, but don't shave with a utility blade. I'm sure you could, but I would suggest against it, because I'm pretty sure they're ground different. Ground meaning they're sharpened different. And I know from experience, scar on my finger, these sons of bitches are sharp as hell. If you've never loaded one of these before, you just take your blade carefully and you just layer in there, and there's these two little fingers. I don't know if y'all can pick up on that. Yeah, there you go. There's two little fingers here, and the blade just sits there like so, all the way at the front. Close it. Boom. No two-piece, no three-piece, no screwy thing on here. The handle does unscrew so you can replace them, but these are nice little things. So if you ever get a chance, find one on Etsy, eBay, or something like that, pick it up, give it a shot. They're neat. I have my featherweight that I found, and it's same principle for the head, but just a plastic handle, and they're really light. I've actually grown really fond of this. I enjoy the way it shaves. It's real simple. You need to find your angle. Well, there it is, just like that. It's flat. Put it on your face and shave. Can't get much more simple than that. And I am a simple man, and damn it, I like when stuff is easy. So, speaking of easy, we're going to face lather. And there ain't nothing easier about that. It doesn't really make that much of a mess. And really all you do is you get your stick and you get her wet. Dunk it in some water and rub it on your face. It doesn't get much easier than that. I've heard people say that boots, although cheap, is some of the best shaving stuff on the planet. And I think it's maybe 50 pence, because they don't sell it here, so it's in pence, not cents. So that's 50, 60, 75 cents, something like that for Americans. And if you can shave with one of these things for a while, that's money well spent. Now, I know the Palmolive surprised the hell out of me. I got a video on that. Go check her out. And I am told that this will also surprise me, that a lot of people like it. A lot of people swear by it. And for those of us who don't have the unfortunate disorder of just buying soaps because, you know, we want to. It's called SAD, soap acquisition disorder. Then it might be the only soap that you use. Haven't used this in a while, so it's getting nice and soft now. Get most of that water out of there. You can always add water later. But you can never take it away. Ooh, look at that. And it just has this soap smell. I mean, it just smells like soap, like hand soap. But it's like an old school, no frills, no fussy, you know, soap smell. So this is more or less my review of boots, treat blades, and the Gem Junior because I've never used any of them. I'm trying to stay relevant, trying to stay somewhat interesting. Me standing here complaining about work and life and all that doesn't appeal to me, so I'm pretty fucking sure it don't appeal to you either. Anyway, so yeah, here we go. Gem Junior loaded with a treat blade. Get that wet, and we're gonna give her a shot. I got myself a haircut today, so I'm feeling compelled to get a nice, clean, straight line shave here to go with the old hairdo. I'm liking the feedback, and it's got little louvers in it, I guess is what you would call it, and it kind of feeds them back there. And the reason I like these single edges, there's no flip to remember. Sometimes you forget to flip, and you, on your double edge, you end up dulling one side faster than you dull the other. And trust me, you can feel it when you have misused your blade. And you regret it because you throw that blade out and I'll remember next time. Well, that is slick. Somebody that can get boots like just at the corner store or whatever, or your local shop or merchant or whatever, and somewhere in the comments, somebody tell me how much this is where it's easily available. Because if it's like under $1 or the equivalent, that's insane. It doesn't last because this side's already kind of dry, but where it's still wet and it's slick. My little weird trimming process to get that chin strap straight. It's a little tougher because it's bigger and you got that tab. But anywho, it's not bad for a first go around. I'm gonna rinse the old face and I'll be right back with you. Ooh, I certainly made a mess of things, haven't I? Well, that's okay. They don't call it wet shaving for nothing. I'm waiting on that fucker to get all unswole up and get a head on it so I can get rid of it. Oddly enough, teenager, I didn't get acne. I had a couple zits, here and edge of your lips or whatever, or maybe your odd place here or there. But I didn't break out. I didn't have to use much Noxzema. I just washed my face regular in the mornings like everybody else does. And that was it. My wife's nearly 30, and she still has moderate, I guess, acne. I don't think it's bad, but she has that subdermal stuff where it like swells up. Nodule, there you go, nodule acne. Nothing you can do to treat that. Well, there's pills and stuff, but they mess with you a little bit. I still got some soap in the old brush there, but not a ton. So I'm just putting a little bit on the face to try to help the brush out. You don't have to do that. It's just I didn't have much down here in the bottom and I didn't want to run out. Better safe than sorry. Get that little water on that. Now that's good fun. So messy. I'm sure I'll make at least one or two of y'all. Every time I do that, I lose like 3 subscribers. So I should probably stop. Anyway, second pass. Fuck. Heard a whistle go. I was like, what the? Oh, yeah, the AAF. It's a new football league. Super Bowl season's over. More football. Don't get me wrong. I like football as much as the next guy. But I could take it or leave it, so it's not really that big a deal to me. So another league was kind of unnecessary, I guess. But hey, you know, everybody's fiending. I can't wait for football season. There's soccer, you know, hockey, curling. You can watch that. That works too. Other sports, man. There. A lot of good feedback on these. All right, I'm gonna rinse. Be right back. Woo! Oh, That blade is sharper than hell. I can tell because I got a little sting there. I got a couple little weepers, but it ain't nothing serious. But probably because it's somewhat entertaining to y'all, and I don't want to bleed all over the place. I'm gonna use some alum block. Doesn't matter what brand. This one happens to be a Razor Rock. It's got a little case. Alum's alum. It all tastes like ass, but you just get her wet. And you just rub it on your face any old kind of way. Ooh, God. And you will quickly learn how close of a shave you got and where you got just a little too close. There's some debate as to whether you wash this stuff off or you leave it on. I put that question out there in one of my previous videos. You just set these off somewhere and let them dry. You don't want to, because they will mold, I guess, as close as I can. But anyway, you can rinse it off, leave it on. It's really up to you. I put it out there before and it was pretty much split. Some people wash it off, some people leave it on. I don't see a difference. And it dries pretty quick. One thing I'm not going to skip, because I'm going to need it. My skin needs nourishment and to be cleaned and to have some moisture put back in it. And I care about my face. It's my money maker. Because if this truck driving thing don't work, I only got one option. You might see me in the movies. Shorter versions are free, but on a feature website you might have to pay for like a subscription. But anyway, Thayer's Unscented Witch Hazel. You rub this on your face. And really, yeah, that should be fine. It's an astringent. It has many, many benefits. I talk about it in most of my videos, except for the ones where I skip it. Whew. I didn't talk about an aftershave. Well, this Boots, it's an original scent, and it smells like a soap. So it's kind of old school, nothing fancy. You know what else is old school? Clubman. You damn right. You younger guys might not like the pawpaw smell. I always show the restrictor so you guys can see what you're getting yourselves into. But I'm telling you, my wife's in her 20s, and the first time I put this on, I think she's 24 or 25, could not stay off me. She was drunk too, so that might have had something to do with it. But who the hell cares? Clubman's good stuff. I'm starting to think it was just because she was drunk. But anyway. It is definitely alcohol based, so if you like the burn, Clubman is the way to go. For your drugstore splashes, what, $3, $4, $5 maybe for the big bottle. It's like $5, $6. I think this one I paid like $3 for. And it's 8 ounces. That's a lifetime worth of Clubman. Admittedly, I don't use it very often, but I've had that bottle a while. I don't know. I bought this new bottle about 6 or 7 months before I started the channel. So, but anyway, that's it for the shave. And now that I'm not shaving anymore, I'm gonna pop my spectacles back on here so I can actually see what I'm doing. Let's recap, shall we? I shaved with a 1912 Jim Jr. loaded with a Treat blade. That's your Treat Super would be the ones. Thank you very much, Fuzzy, for sending these and turning me on to these single edge. These are great shavers. If y'all haven't ever tried one, $10, $15 Etsy, eBay, something like that. If you know somebody who shaves and they got one, hey man, I'll swap you out. We can borrow one. Shoot me an email. I might send it to you. Let you try it. And if you like it, great. Buy one. If you don't, whatever, send it back. We shaved with Boots original shave stick. They don't sell this in America. It's Nottingham, England. Not Nottingham. No, Nottingham. I get bitched at all the time for saying stuff like that. Smoke 830 boar brush. It's an 830. Yeah, I haven't cleaned it yet, but hey, whatever. And aftershave was original Clubman. You can't go wrong. Nice old school shave. Feel refreshed. Feel like a man again. I don't look homeless. So that's it. That's all. Later on, I got shit to do.